We've got a handful of videos to see here today. First, I'm going to start with the first video from the last video, or the first clip. This one here represents all people in the world. This is you. This is me. This is everybody. And this is the world, the way Satan wants you to see it. This is fake, and this dog is real. Look here and see. There's a sandwich or something. So the world is trying to deceive you. It wants you to take what it has to offer, but you really can't have it. And what you can have isn't what you thought it was going to be. That's just our warm-up. Let's move on to the next one here. This man here. The Hallelujah Hulk. This is a short one here. If you're not running into demons, you're going in the same direction as them. And he's got a song on this clip that I can't allow to play, so we'll watch it in silence. So he's driving along and he's running over demons. But this right here, while I do appreciate the energy and the enthusiasm to want to destroy the demons, we are people. We cannot defeat the demons. God can cast them out of you and from you, away from you. He can make them go away. They come back. But you can't defeat them on your own. And you're certainly not going to defeat them in a vehicle. Again, I'm not putting this man down. It's a fun little thing he's doing. But nonetheless, it is important to remember that we, as people, earthly people, in our earthly bodies, our soul is not meant for here. But our bodies that we dwell in, they are not strong enough to fight demons. That's why you need Christ. Let's move on to our next clip here. We're going to blaze right through these here. This little video here is a little bit longer, but it's about Beyonce. We all know who Beyonce is. It's about her being a witch. We're going to watch this. We'll talk a little bit if something needs to be said. Well, let's go ahead and give a look here. I believe this man is doing some sort of interview with another girl about Beyonce and her witchcraft.
So, do you consider yourself a witch?
Oh, I am a witch, but I don't
How
do
can I
it
say
for everybody. Though.
Should I be scared?
No.
Oh, okay. I didn't know, because you know they tell me Beyonce's a witch and shit like that.
Oh,
That
she
we
is.
should be scared. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's an Ifa. So when she wears her yellow, that's Oshun.
Oh.
Of, riches and beauty and love and all of that. Which.
Did you see the crown on her head too? It's all a part of the witchcraft. The whole outfit. All these concerts. The music videos. Most of the TV you watch will have that stuff in it. This woman's information, although I'm not sure, what kind of a person she is in real life, but the exposure of this, I do really like it. Let's continue here. It's about 1.5 minutes long in total.
I can see why she's connected to Oshun. But yeah, so it's another kind of tradition.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people would think it's voodoo, but it's really Ifa. So it's like a lifestyle as opposed to religion.
Because I always wonder why she always got on them flowers and she got on that elaborate shit. I'm like, can nobody buy your clothes? Your clothes look different.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She probably gives her, so she has her own altar. She gives her food. She has parties for her. All of that. Just like Summer Walker.
Just like Summer Walker. So Beyonce is a witch, and she says she's a witch. You know, Ifa is voodoo. So when you see Beyonce dressed up on all this way, she's trying to represent Oshun, which is a water deity, a water goddess.
You see that right there? This is a ritual. This is her. I'm sorry, the play button is right on her face. But this right here is a ritual. See this person back here? Right here in the background behind this woman here. That to me looks like some sort of demon. And maybe these two are too. Maybe that's some sort of halo of some sort. But the witchcraft itself makes the whole thing evil. It's satanic. Blood rituals, child trafficking, child sacrifices. The adrenochrome that they harvest from the children. This is all a warm-up. All of this stuff is just a warm-up to make you lukewarm or cold in Christ and draw you in to Satan's programming.
About fertility, fashion, beauty, all this demonic stuff. But it's so
Fertility.
demonic. I'm telling you, Beyonce's a witch. Be very, very careful. She has her altars. They worship demons and all these things. Be very, very careful. There's only two spirits in this world. The spirit of God and the spirit of Satan. You can only rise up by two spirits. The spirit of God or the spirit of Satan. Stay away from secular music and these people that have altars and worship demons.
That is a good point. Secular music and all of that. I do have more songs that I'm going to go over. Now, I don't have many people watching my videos other than people passing through. There's no steady flow of repeat viewers. But if you happen to go into my channel, I've got a few videos, I think a couple, where I go through some songs. I've got some more songs lined up, and we go through the lyrics, and we talk about them, and what they're saying to me when I actually look at the lyrics. So, if you want to see that, make sure you follow along the channel. You don't necessarily have to subscribe, but I will be going through more of that stuff. Here and now, we're going through some of these videos. We're not going to be getting too deep into the music itself. This is a collage of information. Let's move on to the next one. Oh boy, we got some C-SPAN here. This is regarding President Biden. Let's go ahead and have a look and then we'll talk about it. It's about 46 seconds long.
Joseph R. Biden of Delaware, duly elected and lawfully serving President of the United States of America.
He is the President of this country.
Is he the duly elected and lawfully serving President of the United States?
He is the President of our country.
Are you answering that, omitting the language duly elected and lawfully serving purposefully?
I'm answering the question. He is the President of the United States.
And you have no view as to whether he was duly elected or is lawfully serving?
I'm telling you, he's the President of the United States.
No further questions. Senator.
He can't respond to the question with a real answer. Was he elected? Is he lawfully serving? Well, I put out a video on Obama in Hawaii, I do believe, a while back. Hawaii is not actually a true state, which makes Obama's presidency false, non-existent. It's not real. So if looking in the secular world of it all, they're not even playing by their own rules, and it's out in the open. Biden served as president during the 8 years that Obama was the president, even though he really wasn't. So Biden can't be serving a legal term, in my opinion, even if he was elected, as far as I'm concerned. Doesn't have nothing to do with race, background, or anything like that. He wasn't born in America. So again, this man right here, all these senators, governors, congressmen, federal judges, and all of that, they're all in on it. It's all for show. This right here in itself, this little clip here, was all staged. See, let's go back here.
And you have no view of
This man here, Mr. White House, asking the questions. He is asking Steve Marshall this question about President Biden, and they're both one and the same. They're both good buddies when the camera's not on them, when nobody's around. Let's move on to the next one. I don't want to focus too much on politics, whether it be Trump or Biden. Obviously, I'm not for Biden. But Trump is going to be a puppet too. Let's move on. China is coming. There's all the talk about giant armies coming over. The number 200 million comes to mind here. China definitely has those numbers. Although it's not going to be all of China. There's going to be people from Mexico, South America, the UK, and probably other places as well. They're just not popping into my head at this moment. But there's going to be a great war, bigger than any war we've ever had. This right here is a little bit of propaganda, but let's play it here.
China. China? From China? You speak English? Anyone speak English? China. China. China? You speak English?
No,
No English.
it's all China. This whole line. China? China. It's all China. Come to America. A whole line of people.
And these are military age men, for the most part. It looks like there's a few children here, and probably a woman right here above this. The creator of this video, his top hat here. There appears to be one woman and a couple children. But for the most part, military aged men. Now, we know in New York, they're working on building camps for people. And so we will get into that as well. So let's move on to the next video here. Tiny homes or FEMA camps here. Now we all know about the 15-minute cities. And I know this is a little bit of a cluster, all these things that I'm saying about the New York and China and the militaries and whatnot. And I apologize that it's a cluster, but it's an attack from all directions that's demonic. So, all these countries are engaging in, what should we call it? Immigration war? So, all the military-aged men come to America. It's to destroy America because the American country is really the final country to overcome. If they overcome America, then there will be no more true freedom. So again, back to New York, and then passing laws that they can take you or your children anytime they want, if they see fit. If they think you got the sniffles, they can take you away. And so, they are working on their 15-minute cities, their FEMA camps, and right here, we're going to take a little look here. And this isn't even the last video. This is the last video for this little segment. And then we have one more to look at. Let's go ahead and take a look here.
Okay, so I'm all the way at the end of the tiny home complex. You see it's gated, fenced. These are supply rooms.
This is supposed to be in California, which will also be one of the experimental locations, the locations for these experiments to see what they can do with it. So you're aware, I don't believe this is New York. It says it's in Los Angeles. Doesn't matter. Let's continue.
And then that is it.
But you can see it's all within a bigger city. You see the stoplight down there?
Kind of does look like a concentration camp from this side. Security cameras everywhere. Everywhere.
They're gonna watch everything you do.
Whatever. It's better than being on the streets, right? Life's good.
Huh.
Okay.
You will wish that you was living on the streets when they go into full lockdown. When you're in full lockdown, you're going to do what they tell you to do. And when they are done with you, then you're going to be disappeared. Which leads us to the final segment of this video. Ooh, here we go. DEW, Direct Energy Weapon. This is from Hawaii, I do believe so. I watched the video, but obviously watching all the videos and picking the ones I want to play, obviously I can't remember every detail, but anyways, they survived the DEW attack. And you're going to see some very interesting evidence in this video. It's very interesting here. There's a hole in the fence, and they escaped through here, I believe, and jumped in this water. But let's give it a look. It's almost 4 minutes long. Let's go ahead and let it play out.
Kyle, nice to meet you, Kyle. Jonathan. And see, that's where my clothes I sat down where those hangers are right there. That's where they went poof. And I was running about right there, and I just dived down like this. I had a shirt on, you know, I just fucking dived down and just did a belly foot thing like this, because I know the air, you got to get down, you know what I mean?
So you just dove into the water there?
Yeah, right. They lay down, because you stand up, they hit you, you're dead. You go burst into flame, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, I'm hoping.
I'm super close. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm to the harbor. I'm going to get out of this. And then while I'm sitting underneath, and I can feel the embers still just coming over the top of the road from me and stuff. And then the harbor blew up. Every sailboat that was still in the harbor, one by one by one by one, probably 30 explosions. I could just see them just in the sky. Well, the hope of making it to the harbor is dashed. Okay, I guess we're not doing that. And what the hell am I doing out here all by myself? What an idiot. What an idiot.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck, I'm hoping.
Was it just about this much water when you were in it?
Yeah.
And so that was enough. Do you think if that wasn't there, would you have survived without the water?
Nope, I don't think so. Coming at you, 70, 50 mile an hour wind, and you're like, whoa. You know, and when I seen that blow like that, I never seen nothing like that. It was like if you threw a match on like a charcoal fire, just like when you throw a match, that's what it went like, boom, and it was gone. And I had stuff that was like pictures of my father and the mother that are dead, you know what I mean? And I thought, and I seen it go like that, and I was like, fucking, oh, this is serious.
The way they're talking, it's almost like spontaneous combustion. Now, I've never seen or heard of a wildfire behaving in such a way. Let's continue here.
You had to dodgeball with death. Yeah, the fireball, dodgeball with death. Whenever I seen that thing right there, it'd go like that, poof. And then I heard people, when I seen the pictures the next day of people, I thought, oh crap, if that thing hit me right there, I was poof. Oh crap, if that thing hit me right there, I was poof. You know, I just...
Projectiles and shrapnel flying around, and all the strikes from the DEW weapon, the spontaneous combustion. Soon that will be a thing.
I just did the belly dive right there, woo, down. I probably see like stuff down there where I like that blanket. There's a blanket right there where it was covered me of wet. That wet blanket right there covered me one time. You know what I mean? I knew all the spots where that I had to. That thing right there covered me right there. I'd have to go, yeah, because there's just little ones would come and bam, bam. I got shirt just burned right through them. Go right.
And do you have any injuries on you at all? Like?
Not really. Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. Next day I was like.
And you're not even coughing? Like the smoke didn't get you?
Yeah, my eyes were... Oh, and then it gets so black. Sometimes it's so black, and that's what's going to kill you, too. You know, and then you just had to wrap yourself up. And the whole place got black. I don't even know. It just turned black, you know what I mean? And then you just...
I just noticed the skies went black. Now, we know that darkness is going to fall upon this world. So part of this is offering signs. There's signs within these attacks. We need to be watching for them.
You had to just get down and find a place, and I was over there by Ross's in a corner down the thing.
So, one more time, I refer you back to the first video here. We'll just mute it this time. They're showing you, they're handing it to you, they're offering it in plain sight. things that you want within things that you don't want, in any and other all, in all directions. It's from all directions. They want to separate us from each other and God, and then destroy us. And they want to send us to hell. It's all part of the plan. It's all destruction. It always has been. It's always been that way, and it's always going to be that way on this earth. The time's going to come to pass when God is done with this world and he's going to shut it off. Be ready for that moment. In closing, I would like to invite all of you to invite Christ into your heart if you have not already. Do it before it's too late. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be anything. Don't forget, in our last video, this man right here, I'm not going to play his video, but I just want to show him real quick here. I didn't come to Jesus and give my life to Christ to be straight, but yet within his video, he wants God to fix him. And so once God has completed fixing the pieces of him that he wants fixed, he will be on the right path, and he's working on it. People like this right here, this man right here, who is turning his life around, he will see the light and turn away from homosexuality. Yes, we're going to touch on everything here. Anyways, that is the conclusion for this video. Make sure you repent before it's too late. Any moment could be the moment. All glory to Christ.